Family, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure before you do anything that you go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Drum Prophet. This is Paul Woods checking in on what we call Stick Talk. And what we're doing is just doing some dialogue and just breaking down some showcases, some rudiments, and also shining some light on what we call historical black colleges, universities. We're going to throw some other elements in there, but you know, with COVID going on and everything, I definitely hope everybody is being safe. If you have any videos, definitely let me know. You can email them to me at thedrumprophet@yahoo.com. I'll check them out, and hope everyone enjoys. Stay tuned.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. The best way you can start any day. Take a shower, brush my teeth, find my clothes. Waves looking smooth, bumping cube, hoping it's gonna be a good day. Leave out the door in a rush, it's 7:15 and I gotta catch the 7:30 bus. Made it just in time to stop, ain't too far away. Take a seat, hope I don't make it to work late. Nobody wanna know what's really going on in the world, but I'ma tell you anyway. You struggle every day, hustle to make a way, just so your family can have somewhere to lay. Hey, even when there's no help in sight, stay strong, hold on with all of your might. It ain't nothing wrong with
Drumline Percussion family. Was good. We back here for Stick Talk Season 1, Episode 4. We back to breaking down footage, shining some light on some HBCU drum lines and what we do. This week's episode features DOA, which is out of North Carolina Central University. Very prestigious college. We're going to check it out. I definitely apologize about the hiatus. There's been so much going on, but I definitely want to get this going on, and definitely want to give a huge shout out to Kappa Kappa Psi, National Honorary Band Fraternity Incorporated. Hey, bros, you might check this video out. There's no holding back. There was a statement that was issued right out the gate out of this drumline showcase, and I can just see them thinking, I want to make sure that y'all know we can chop. I want to make sure that y'all know we funky. I want to make sure that y'all know we can groove. I want to make sure that you understand that we know dynamics, we know polyrhythms. I want to make sure also that the audience knows that we can dance, we can get down, we can chant. That was a great combination of putting all of the efforts in one. It didn't come out too fast. It wasn't too aggressive. It wasn't too laid back. I mean, they was throwing 30-second notes like it was nothing. And I love the way how it grooved. Lastly, I think they also wanted you to understand that we can run our tonals back there, because that it pierces through as the show goes on towards that first part. I'm all in. I'm engaged now. Like, this is dope. I'm feeling this. Let's watch some more. solos always get your attention. I don't care what subsection that you like. I don't care what you play. Snare solos, especially when they're clean, always get your attention. The one thing that I like about what DOA is putting together, their sound is very specific. I love the deepness and the depth that they have on their leg tenders. So leg tenders is, I'm not going to say it's a lost art, because there are a lot of HBCUs who still march leg tenders, and that are very good, may I add. But it's just the dynamic of a lot of people converting to chest tenders, aka upright tenders, that when you keep these leg tenders, it keeps a different dynamic. A great thing about it is it gives it that skloom. First of all, if you don't know what skloom mean, then I don't know what to tell you. If you was to see this drum line just with the shadow, no colors, but just the shadow, almost like the Jordan trademark, you're gonna know that's North Carolina Central. I can almost say they're probably the only school that rock their leg tenders slightly tilted like that. I could be wrong, but they're one of the ones that does that. And you know, as you can see, the harnesses on the bases are still a thing. So I like how they incorporate a lot of the flashes, and this is a prime example of MEAC/SWAC drumline. It's a combination. It's, if you will, you know, you listen to the sextuplets back there, they back there making love to them drums. Good grief, man, what's next? I like it. The dope thing about drumline is, even if you can do the move, it's nothing like seeing some. That was so synchronized. Do the stick flash again. That was dope. Like what many drum lines fail to do in showcasing is they forget to, sometimes you got to change the theme, you got to change the plot. So you can't just come in to a drumline showcase, and for those of you who are writing out showcases, always keep in mind, engage, excitement, but never sacrifice musicality for stupidness. Keep that in mind. And so what you see here and here is a whole change of the atmosphere and actual music. I will never forget something that a percussion instructor told me of mine, Mr. Julian Sam from Kentucky State. He always told me, never forget, you're not just beating, you have to make music. And so we're changing the dynamic because we're going from fortissimo to piano. We're using crescendos. You hear the, and I think it has a lot to do with a kind of a North Carolina style. Not to say that that one drum line plays like the other, but they have another like style of like playing like downbeats, but it's a lot of rim shots maybe on the 2 drum of the sextuplets. And it sounds good, like you know it's them. And it's like a lot of just rim shots, a lot of that, the ping sound. And it gives you that, that's a North Carolina school. That's dope because that's their identity. And I can't name one North Carolina school that sounds the same, to be honest, tuning and stylistically wise, and I think that's dope. So, and this is coming from a school, North Carolina. I believe North Carolina and Alabama have the most HBCUs in their states, and I ain't talking about 2. I'm talking about like 6, like. Bro, that was like the meat and the potatoes. It's good grief. I like it. Man, listen, this is one of the reasons why I started this series, because I really wanted to get to breaking down footage other than what judges are looking for. Many times when you have judges that is critiquing drum lines, first of all, they're looking for visuals. They're looking for stick height, which is okay. I do too. They're looking for the sound. They're looking for the formations. But sometimes it's just different to use different terminology and shed light and break down the reason why drum lines operate the way that they do. Some bands play louder than others. So, for example, we all know Southern University, it's more of a louder sound. So these bass drums that North Carolina Central is running with may not be a good decision for Southern University's band, because their band is pushing sound. Although, and that's not to say that North Carolina Central's band doesn't, but what I'm saying is their tuning matches their band. We have to remember, yes, the drum line is important, but the drum line caters towards the band. We assist the band. This is dope. Like, it's always something to see the cadences come from different eras. Just when you think that you can break down, there's only 4 rudiments, y'all. There's only 4 rudiments. That's a roll, a diddle, a flam, and a drag. Now, out of that, you get the 26 American and also the 40 International, because it's 4 groups. It's amazing how year after year we play the same rudiments, same sticking, same tricks, but we get thousands and millions of combinations. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what we call drumline. Bro, they was like, that was dope.
It has me, I'm lost, no matter I manage. We got that platinum aura. That's what love at first sight do. And it's over the wall. I'm just brain.